to TV Burp. Well, it's been another fun week.
Oh. OK.
Oh, do you mind? Some of us have got to live here. And President Bush says his visit to London went better than expected. And as he flies home, UK customs officers go through his hand luggage. Shane Ritchie's back, doing his Daz doorstep challenge.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, Alfie Moon finally got his girl. Oh, isn't it sweet? But of course, the danger of walking down the middle of the road. But let's go back a bit. Let's go back a bit.
We will be all right, though, won't we?
Oh, me and you, Kat. We're better than all right.
I mean, we have to talk properly.
This is Eastenders. No one talks properly. Isn't that right, Vicky? Oh, I'm really happy for Alfie because he's so cute. But what about Andy? He's a toilet. He had it coming. He only wants a fancy bird on his arm. Now, everyone was in a good mood. Even Lynn Slater did a brilliant Elvis impersonation.
I'm trying to persuade him into an Elvis-style wedding.
Oh. That's her impersonation of Elvis impersonating Tommy Cooper.
We can't go on together. It's suspicious, man. Just food jar. Thank you very much.
Now, what do they need an impersonator for when the real Elvis was there all along? And with its usual gritty realism, EastEnders delivered a chillingly realistic fight outside the church. Watch the bunch on the right.
Excuse me. No.
You can kill someone hitting them very lightly but repeatedly about the neck. It takes about a week, but you can do it. But you know who I felt sorry for this week? Poor old jilted Andy. No. He's only got 3 friends, look. Oh, there's his phone book. There's only Jay, Kat and Ronnie. Now Kat's gone. He's only got Ronnie and Jay. Poor Andy. Oh, hello, excuse me. Hello? What's that? Sorry to have to tell me there's been an accident. Ronnie, yes. Don't say Jay as well. Killed in a car crash. You need to get hold of Andy urgently. I'm sorry, I don't have his number. The good news is they've solved the great train robbery. Case all along. But what else is in the news in Walford? Ex-police dog found not guilty. I've heard of sheepdog trials, but this is ridiculous.
Not guilty. Not guilty, my lad.
I don't know about you, but I've been watching EastEnders for years, and all the time I've been thinking, what does the square really need? You know, it's got a pub, it's got a corner shop, it's got a cafe. What does it really need? Nail bar! A nail bar!
So, you really going to stick this? Running a nail bar?
Why shouldn't I? They're all the rage.
Girl, I'm going to take you to the nail bar. I'm going to take you to the nail bar. Nail bar, nail bar! Wasn't it nice to see Tracy Shaw back on our screens on Casualty? Take a look at this stunt. Now, to me, there's a little bit of the Tom and Jerry about it.
Come on, trust me.
Hello, Tracy.
Look, I've been in worse scrapes than this.
Climb back over, love. It's not safe.
Yeah, he is right, Eve. Look, it's as safe as houses.
Goodbye. Cottage now, and Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall has been trying to get his cow pregnant so he can eat its baby.
So it was time to bring in the male that few cows seem able to resist, Eric Studley. He arrived with his standard issue green overalls and a suitcase full of frozen sperm.
Look what Hugh's serving up this week on the River Cottage table.
Very little of the juices from the meat are going to evaporate. They're all going to stay inside this little nest that we make. The hay delivers a lovely grassy flavour into the meat.
It's a nest! You're getting food mixed up with bedding materials. If you really want that grassy flavour, Hugh, eat grass. I think someone's not just been eating the grass, if you know what I mean. What's wrong, Whittingstall? Ain't you ever heard of the shops? He'll eat anything. And another thing, he's always going on about his wife and children, but do we ever see them at the River Cottage? No. Why? He's eating them, that's why. Hey, he got up one night, he was a bit peckish. Yes, I'll eat the wife on a bed of hay. What shall I have for pudding? Yeah, a couple of puppies. Yeah, a couple of puppies on toast with a side order of wood shavings. Guess what he calls his cow?
I do occasionally call him Psycho.
There must be a better name than Psycho.
A name that came the other day when I was actually thinking about him was Trilby.
Yeah, Trilby the cow. What's wrong with a proper cow's name like Daisy or Ermintrude or Amanda Holden? Trilby, it's a hat. Trilby the cow, Homburg the sheep, and a pig called Bobble. Actually, there's a very good reason why he calls that cow Psycho. Here's a clip from next week's show. Talking of pets, this week on Jonathan Ross, Jonathan gave Ricky Gervais a kitten. Oh, what a creep. Hey, he does it all the time. Yeah, same week, Leslie Ash got a snake, and Dennis from EastEnders went home with one of the only 2 ospreys left in the country. Even the studio audience all get gerbils. Oh, yeah, he'll be on the phone now ordering a baby snow leopard for Russell Crowe. Well, Heartbeat's over. Hooray! And instead, we've got The Royal. The story of people getting ill in the 60s. This week they were stalked by a huge owl.
Thanks for saving my bacon last night, staff nurse.
Yeah, meanwhile, on Holby they had a similar problem with an elephant.
I thought you understood.
And one of their patients was admitted with a very rare disorder of tiny feet.
You others?
I don't know about you, but I was kind of hoping that Nurse Kelly might bump off Nana Moon while she was in hospital for a brain operation. Nana Moon. Is that a bandage, or are you going for a job at the Wimpy? Oh, Alfie. I don't know where you... Who are you, Alfie? Where's Spencer? Where's Spence? Where's your Kathleen? Where's your Kathleen, Alfie? It's all right, Mrs. Moon. Just hold nice and still. We'll just give you a little injection. Now... The thing is, Nana, either get better or die, because it's starting to get annoying. Britain's worst celebrity driver, and I didn't realise that Quentin Wilson had one white leg and one black leg. Has cuddly mop-top Melvin Bragg gone mad?
Banter, bubble, bully, cutting, shuffling, palming, and sham.
What's that?
Degradation, cubicularity, incompressibility, jobbernow, and opiniatory.
Yeah, Melvin, I think you need a holiday. Now, the American shows, they're big budget, they can really pull off a spectacular stunt. Take this off CSI. That's the Yanks. The equivalent over here would be this from Emmerdale. It's Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall going shopping. You know, love can blossom in even the most unlikely of places.
Michelle, forget the fact that I'm in the record business. As a fan, I love you.
Yes, Simon's fallen for Michelle. Ooh. Yes, it's Pop Idol. Well, Foxy was on form this week and managed to hold back from saying his favourite word, tad.
A touch of cheese, but hey, it's just not it.
He almost managed a tad-free week, but he just let his mind wander.
You were into it, into the groove of the DISCO. OK. And I thought it ended up OK. A tad unbelievable, though, for me.
Oh! And Nikki was all she should be. A little bit saucy, a little bit mumsy, a bit like that younger auntie who would buy you pants for Christmas and give you a wink as she gave them to you. Well, you're probably like me. You feel you've got to know the Pop Idol judges pretty well over the weeks, but what do they get up to during their downtime?
Mummy, Daddy, can I go to the park? Can I go to the park?
Calm down, Foxy. If you carry on like this, you're going to be in real trouble this week. Why don't you go and play DJs?
Afternoon, all. Hello, son.
Where are you off to?
Oh, I'm off to Asda, me.
But it's 6:30 in the morning.
Well, I'm going to get me Easter eggs, you see. For Kylie. She's coming over this afternoon.
There, Pete. We've told you don't look after Kylie anymore.
But I've got this new song for her and Jason. Oh, I should be so lucky.
Hello, this is Foxy on the radio, and this is the new one from Beyonce, No. And we've got Beyonce here in the studio.
Foxy, open this door. Your dinner's ready. It's your favourite.
I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, my darling Michelle.
I can away with you. I told you, Simon, I can't keep seeing you like this. Nicky finds out.
Simon, it's lunchtime.
OK, Gareth. Yes, I'll see you later.
Great nuggets, my favourite. And I can make words with the alphabeti spaghetti.
Yeah, I can't stay long, because I'm going to record Hit Man in Her later with Michaela Strachan.
Oh, God. Not nuggets again.
Mum, how do you spell tad?
Hey, Simon, did I tell you I've discovered this great new talent that's going to light up the charts?
Oh, yes. Who's that?
Sonia.
Finished. Dad, can I go play swing ball?
Oh, for God's sake.
Go on, Simon. You know he loves it.
Oh, very well. Look, I'll be with you in a minute, all right?
There's never anything on the telly when you want it, is there?
What the? Oh, Foxy! Not indoors!
Michelle.
Simon, I've changed my mind. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Simon, who's that? Michelle! What?
Nikki,
Nikki, Simon's got something he wants to tell you.
Oh, Sonia, there you are.
Simon?
BBC One have started their big drama, Charles II, on Sunday. Or the Brian May story, as I call it. Last month, ITV1 had Henry VIII, but which was best, Charles or Henry? There's only one way to find out. Fight! On the back of the neck. See you after the break. South turns up to the premiere of Love Actually. And it's grub up at River Cottage as Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall throws a dinner party. Quentin Wilson attempts to scotch those rumours. And clue to tiny chimney sweep found on the bill. Who says the bill isn't representative of life pounding the streets of 21st century Britain, facing often violent criminals?
I've told you how much I hate it.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to take you into custody. What? What are they putting in the water on Eastenders?
That was lovely.
Yeah, it's my favourite way to start the day.
Can't tell me you don't want it.
I'm married to Lynn.
Ugh, Gary, I preferred you when you used to sing with UB40. Sex rules!
This experience of finding an espresso sex has proved to me that I'm not just looking to have sex and then go. I'd like some sort of tie.
A tie or a badge, something. There was a survey out last week that said kids thought there was too much sex on television. What's wrong with kids today? They don't know they're born. All we had was bouquet of barbed wire and the high karate aftershave advert. Jenny Handley off Magpie. No, these days, there's no excuse for not being pregnant. Which brings us to Kids Eurovision. On Saturday, 2 hours of ITV primetime taken up with kids in full makeup singing in foreign languages. That's going to get the BBC on the run. Here's the Spanish entry. It's Foxy! But I'm sure, like me, you got a lump in your throat watching our own entry, Tom Morley, with his song for the world. See, with Concord gone, it's all we've got left to be proud of. Kenyon Confronts is back with that show where he tries to get people to hit him.
You fix horse races, and you've been doing it for years. Mr. Wintle, that's an assault. Some fiddling horse means. Please don't hit me. What was that fiddling?
Here he is undercover.
We went undercover on Britain's most important...
Undercover? In that scarf? But I've seen this format before, so I went to confront Kenyon over a possible theft.
Come on, this is a very serious accusation. Come on, hit me if you want.
Mr. Kenyon, you've stolen Roger Cook's idea, haven't you? Everyone knows that the Cook Report was doing this sort of show years ago. You've stolen his idea, haven't you? Please don't hit me. Take My Mother-in-Law, or Wife Swap, the new generation, as I call it, in which Kevin has to live with his mother-in-law, Kathy, for a week. And you're probably like me, you categorise people into groups according to their personalities.
I could have murdered her twice and still been out of prison.
We're knife people.
Yeah, knife people. Yeah. Two groups, knife people and gun people, yeah. A cutty or a shooty. Poor Kathy, she's trying her best. One day she decides it would be nice to go with the children on a family outing. But where do you go with kids? Thorpe Park, Chessington, World of Adventures...
I want to go and see the JFK Memorial.
The JFK Memorial, brilliant fun. It's a bit of a walk, but it's worth it when you get there.
Oh, this is wicked, man. Look at it.
Oh, that's a joke. Why do you think that is, then?
Didn't you read the sign? That said the John Kennedy Memorial is currently under repairs and is covered off.
Shame, because when it's open, you can spend hours there, you know. Yeah. What I particularly liked about Take My Mother-in-Law was their carrier tortoise, which introduced the end of part one. Send messages by tortoise. Takes a bit longer. Hang on, what's that tapping on my foot? Oh, look, it's the tortoise. Look, there's a message. Look. Gandhi dead. Yeah, as I say, it takes a bit longer, but... Staying with the bright lights, we have Theatre of Dreams, in which we follow the story of Lincoln Theatre Royal, and they've had all the greats.
Audiences here have witnessed many of the greats. Charlton Heston, Dame Judi Dench, Sir Derek Jacobi and Sue Pollard have all graced us.
Yeah, all the greats, Sir Lord Olivier, Sir John Gielgud, Rhino from Gladiators. Holiday showdown. Now, this week, one family took the other family on a fancy cruise. Then that family returned the favour by taking them on a bus. Here's Jane Rushby preparing herself for a night on the captain's table.
Still got last night's makeup on, actually, for truth be known.
She's swag, isn't she?
I know.
Yeah, the reason you're not looking any better is you're looking at yourself in a plain chocolate digestive. But aboard ship, there's plenty of time for quiet reflection. Like, what would Baddiel and Newman look like now if they'd stayed together? Wait a minute. What's that tapping at my foot? Oh, look, is it a carrier tortoise? No, what does it say? Please be my friend, love Jonathan Ross. A creep. Well, that's all we've got time for. And in the week of George Bush's visit with protest and unrest, I just wish I could leave you on a note of hope.
Hi, Harry.
It's Tom Morley, the UK's entry to Junior Eurovision.
I became a star who tries so hard to move this world with my heart.
Singing songs of